Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Debbie and you are watching Just Debbie Marie. So today I will be talking to you or sharing with you guys some of the positive that I would have experienced since being under stay-at-home orders here in Jamaica. So if you guys want to hear what I have to say, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so I know we're in a pandemic from about March now and it's kind of been crazy. 2020 for some has been a year of oh it's cancelled, oh this is the worst year of my life and whatever, but honestly I wanted to just take a look and just be grateful and thankful for some of the things that I believe that I've been blessed to be able to accomplish during this whole COVID stay-at-home social distancing period. So before I get into the video, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel. Please remember to give this video a like. Probably you should just pause right now and just like the video before we go any further. You like it? Alright, cool. Also, I think that I want you guys to leave a house emoji in the comments to let me know that you're watching, since I mean this video will really be about the positives of staying at home. So I'd like you guys to leave a house in the comments to let me know that you're watching. Also, please remember to check out the previous videos on my channel and also my other channel, Yadmins. Okay, so the first thing that I kind of want to talk to you about is the fact that this stay-at-home orders here for me in Jamaica has allowed me to actually start this YouTube channel. Now, I started this channel in May of this year. I actually created the account and everything from about 3 years ago, from I think about May 2017, because I wanted to start at that time. And if some of you would have watched my 1 month on YouTube video, I'll link it in the cards and put it in the description. You guys would have known that this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but because I felt like I didn't have enough time, because of other issues too, I felt like I couldn't do it. And this period of working from home and staying at home has allowed me to actually start it, and it has actually allowed me to want to continue doing it and be consistent at it, because I feel like I really do have a voice and I really do have something to share, and I feel like what I'm saying is actually very beneficial to a lot of you guys. And I just want to take this opportunity just to big up everybody who has ever subscribed to my channel, who has ever liked a video, who has ever even tuned in for 1 minute of my video. I really appreciate it. Also, the guys who comment, you guys and girls who comment in the comment section, thank you so much. I've been so loving the love that you guys have been sharing and all the support on Instagram. For those of you who share my content over there, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see where this journey will go for us, you know, because it's not me alone on the journey, it's you guys as my viewers who are on the journey with me. So big up on yourself. Thank you so much for that. The next thing that I want to say, or the next positive that I want to highlight, is the fact that I've been able to have time or make time to be on my health journey, be about it, be on it, and be consistent and disciplined about it. If you guys would have watched my insecurities video, you guys would have known that weight was something that was a big, or has been something that has been a big insecurity for me for several years. I have never been able to stick with a health and fitness program. I would have lost weight, I would have gained weight, but I've never been able to maintain my weight like that. And so this year I decided that I wanted to be able to work out every week, and I wanted to also take control of my eating habits. And honestly, I can say that because of the fact that I am working from home and the fact that I don't really have nowhere else to go and you know, there are not a lot of things that are distracting me outside of my home to be able to get my workout done, to be able to eat healthily. Like, I have been able to stick with a fitness program. I've been able to stick with my eating. Yes, we did fall off in the beginning, because honestly, when I was staying at home initially in March, April, them time there, May, June, you know, eating did kind of take a turn up and a toll, because, you know, I did not have the means where I was going out every day and getting in my activity. That way I kind of was staying at home, and it's an adjustment. But now that I've actually been able to adjust to to working from home and staying at home most of the time, I've been able to stick with my health and fitness journey, and I've also been able to lose some weight. So that is definitely really beneficial. Like sometimes I look back on like when I was actually going into office every day, and I'm like where I work, like there are lots of different fast food places, supermarket there, so pharmacy there, so, and sometimes I would just go and be buying all the snacks, girl. I'll be buying lunch when I don't need to, buying fast food lunch when I don't need to. When I would carry my lunch, I just say, alright, I'm gonna leave my lunch that I carry today for tomorrow, and I'm just gonna go on the road and get some nice junk food. But with these whole work from home or stay at home orders, I've actually been able to definitely get a handle on my eating. Even when I go to the supermarket now, it's just like, okay, the groceries are so much less, just because, you know, I'm really focused on wanting to be healthy, wanting to be fit, and wanting to maintain or lose with whatever my thoughts is at the time, some weight. So that definitely has been a positive for me personally. Another positive for me is that work from home orders or stay at home orders in Jamaica have allowed me to cut down my commute to work. Now usually when I was going to work, I used to have to be at my bus stop from about either maybe 10 minutes to 5 or around 5 o'clock in the morning, just so that I could catch the bus to get to work. Now I know 5 o'clock seems very early for a lot of y'all, but I don't live close to where I work, and because I take public transportation and because they can be very unreliable, I decided that that's the time that I would feel comfortable. Not really comfortable because that's kind of early still, but that's the time I had to get out in order for me to be at work on time, to factor in cases like if the bus is not working or if the bus doesn't come on time, I would still have enough time to get to work and be able to settle in before I have to start my actual work day. And honestly, if you guys ever take the bus in Jamaica, or especially at peak hours, so like in the mornings when everybody's trying to go to work or school, or in the evenings when everyone is trying to go home, you know how hectic it can be. And if you have ever traveled on the JUTC buses out here, you know that if something is gonna go wrong, it will go wrong, because there's always seems to be some issue a lot of times with the buses, and those issues cause you to have really long delays. I don't miss that part, and that is honestly a huge positive for me, because thinking about it, I have to wake up maybe like after 4, get ready, get up to the bus stop by 5 o'clock in the morning, and then when I'm coming home in the evenings, I have to stand up and wait so long for the bus to come, and I have to stand in very long lines, because where I live there's only one bus that goes that direction. So I would have to stand up and wait for very long hours. Sometimes the people were very pushy and they're very rude, and even though you're standing in a line, you know, waggy, who skip, who trace off, who, and it was a draining time for me. And then by the time I would reach home, the earliest that I would reach home taking the public transportation would be maybe after 7 going to 8, and then it's like by the time I reach home, like I'm so tired and I'm so beat, and I have to just maybe prepare a little bit for the next day and just go to bed. Honestly, so it has definitely afforded me a lot more sleep now that I don't have to be going to my office every single day, and also peace of mind, because you see, like now when the rain just pelt, like it's rainy season right now here in Jamaica, things would be even more challenging for me to have to take the bus to and from home. So that is another positive for me. Another positive that I can't fail to mention is the amount of time now that I get to actually spend with my husband. That to me is like a big deal. That to me has been such a blessing. So because at one point we were both working from home, and to be able to spend that time together was just so nice, you know what I mean? Even though you're doing your work and whatever, it's just nice to be in the person's company, to see how they do things, you know, to see how they work and they interact with their co-workers and stuff like that, and just to be in the same space. Like, quality time for me is a big deal. It's one of my top love languages, so to be able to spend that quality time was awesome. Also too, because me and my husband don't necessarily work on the same schedule every single day, so therefore maybe I would be at work at one point while he's at home, and now I'm at home, and when he's at home I'm able to be at home too, you know what I mean? So that definitely has been a blessing. I know a lot of people during this stay at home period or work from home period, you see a lot of memes talking about how, you know, wives can't stand them husband and husband can't stand them wife and all those kind of things, but honestly it has not been that experience for me. It has been a blessing more than anything. And when he had to go back into office, I was so sad because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be missing out on this time that we really got to spend with each other. So that is another positive of working from home during this coronavirus pandemic. The final thing that I want to mention that is a huge positive for me has been being able to save. Now, because I am working from home, I don't need to spend money on commute. I don't need to spend idly on the things and places that were around me, because me as a girl, you know, if I have a bad day today, that's a me gone over the little shopping mall where they beside my office, and that's me buying all these little things, and those things add up. Also, I would have mentioned earlier that I would be buying like little snacks and food here and there, because I was literally, where I work is literally in the heart of stores, and so I would just be spending money sporadically, even though I wouldn't be spending a lot at one time, but buying the liquor this and buying the liquor that and going out to eat and doing this for lunch and whatever not would add up. And so therefore I've been able to really manage a lot more of how much I spend. Also, I'm sure I would have been going out more, meaning going on dates, going to go with friends and all those kind of things, going on different excursions. But because of the current state of the virus, a lot of the tourism activities and different things that we usually would have partaken in have stalled. And I'm not saying that it's not a good thing to go out and enjoy your country and to support the tourism sector, especially in this time, but yeah, it has definitely cut down on our spending. And you know, it has opened up our eyes to how much we did really spend on certain things. You know, probably we're thinking that, you know, oh, we can't save, why is it that we don't have enough money, why is it that we're only able to save this small amount every month. And when you take a stock, you realize that the little buying, that definitely adds up. So I've been so blessed to be able to definitely manage my money a lot better and being able to save even more, because, you know, girl wants a house, you know, girl wants different things. And so therefore it's good to be able to save, especially during this time that is so unpredictable. I'm really thankful that I was still able to keep my job in this time. Like, that to me is a huge blessing, and I know other persons haven't been able to say that, or that hasn't been their experience. And for you, I'm praying for you. I'm praying that better will come for you, better will come for us, guys. And I don't want us to sit and think that, oh, pandemic and whatever, and, you know, be depressed about it. Yes, there are things that will negatively affect us, but I also want us to be grateful for what we have and to look at the positives, not just think about, oh, this year is cancelled, but definitely look at the positives and be thankful and grateful for everything that we have. So guys, I want to thank you for tuning into another episode of Just Every Marie. If you guys are new, please remember to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like. Also remember to leave the house emoji in the comments so that I know that you're watching. Please go ahead and check out my other videos on the channel. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see. I will see you guys in my